Hi, I'm Alex, and I'm going to be a sophomore next year at Lee High School, and my project is the smart glasses. For this modification, I decided to get my Gemini into my Raspberry Pi. The goal is so that when I ask a question, it will turn my voice into text and send it to Gemini, and then it will speak out the answer. To do this, I first got my microphone, and it is wired, which makes it easier to connect to the Raspberry Pi. It also lets it get clear voice, which makes it easier to send to Gemini. So when I ask a question, it is processed through the library of speech recognition, which turns my voice into text. Once the text is processed, it sends it into Gemini, and which is where it gets the answer. The Gemini I'm using is Gemini 1.5 Flash, which is the fastest one, which is good for this project. And once it is ready, the text is ready, the answer, it is spoke out using text to speech. So when I run the program, it goes to listening, which is when you know it is ready to answer. And then you can just ask a question like, what is the capital of France? And you wait a little bit.
Paris is France's capital.
Yeah, and when you want to stop, you always say is stop. Yeah. So one of the main challenges I had was that the response was really long. For example, one question, it took 5 minutes for it to fully respond to all the question. To solve that, I added so that it summarizes the response. So now it can only talk up to 10 seconds or 3 sentences. Another one was that when there's a lot of people or voices around, it is a lot slower. It is a lot slower and it can't really hear that much. So to do that, all I did was spoke closer to the microphone. So what's next is that I wanted to add a button into my smart glasses so that when I click it, it automatically starts to listen so that I can start talking and get my answers faster. Thank you for watching.